Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So, the market has been quite bullish recently, but honestly speaking, I believe we might still see one more major retrace before the bull run kicks in properly. Now, this isn't really a bad thing. I think you can use this opportunity, the bullish sentiment in the market right now, to pay attention to the source of projects that will do very well once the bull run kicks in properly. Now, this is a strategy that you can employ to many of your favorite crypto projects. These are some of the projects I'm going to be paying attention to when this retracement happens, in my opinion, and you can apply it to some of yours as well. Stay tuned. So like I said, this is an extremely subjective list, and the first project that I'm going to be eyeing on major dips is going to be Akash Network. Akash Network is in the decentralized cloud computing narrative, and I'm super bullish on this narrative as a whole. The top performer in this space is the Render RNDR token, and that went all the way to over $1.5 billion in market cap. Akash Network is currently sitting at $405 million in market cap. So you can see where I'm going with this. Akash Network has an easy 5x potential from this point, in my opinion, and in the bull run I think it can go much higher than that. Now, what's the major difference between Akash Network and Render RNDR token? Well, they are very similar. Both of them are decentralized cloud computing crypto projects, but Akash Network is built using the Cosmos SDK, meaning it's going to be more interoperable, and that's going to be a major plus for me, in my opinion. I think Akash Network is quite undervalued. I think decentralized cloud computing has very strong justification to be on the blockchain. Over here on CoinMarketCap, you can see Akash Network is a super cloud spearheading a paradigm shift in cloud computing, disrupting conventional cloud services and pioneering a revolution in access to essential cloud resources. Leveraging the power of the blockchain technology, Akash Network has developed an open source decentralized marketplace for cloud computing. So that's another thing I really like about Akash Network. The fact that it's open source means it can be community checked, meaning it's going to be that much more secure. So Akash Network is definitely one that you should be eyeing on major dips, and when the retracement happens, in my opinion, I think it's going to be worth accumulating for the next bull run. You can see here on their site a sovereign infrastructure that scales. Open source super cloud lets users buy and sell computer resources securely and efficiently, purposely built for public utility. I'm bullish on this project, and I think it will do very well, a 10x in my opinion, in the coming bull run. So the next project is one that I'm also really bullish on, and I think has a lot of room for growth, especially with how the crypto space loves gaming, and that's Immutable. Immutable represents the first approach to investing in gaming projects that I like, and that's investing in the infrastructure. Now, with all of the hype around gaming, with all of the interest that is shown in crypto gaming, there's going to be a very strong need for it to be scalable, and a lot of the gaming volume happens on the Ethereum network. So Immutable is built to scale a lot of gaming projects on the blockchain, and this one is sitting at $2 billion in market cap. Now, we've had individual games like Axie Infinity reaching over $5 billion in market cap. Now imagine a platform or an infrastructure that allows all of this to happen, that allows games to be scalable on the Ethereum network. This is going to attract a lot of developers. This is going to attract a lot of new projects that are building games on the market, and I think Immutable is quite undervalued for that service that is providing. This is a project that can reach well over $20 billion in market cap, in my opinion, so giving you at least a 10x return for the coming bull run. Immutable X also has good tokenomics, over 64% in circulation, and you can find it on major exchanges. Good amount of accessibility on Binance, Coinbase, and so on. So on CoinMarketCap, what does it say about Immutable? Immutable positions itself as the first layer 2 scaling solution for NFTs on Ethereum, which is very much needed. According to Immutable, its blockchain does away with Ethereum's limitations like low scalability, a poor user experience, illiquidity, and slow developer experience. Instead, users benefit from instant trading and massive scalability. So another thing I like about it is the amount of projects that have built on Immutable, and major hitters, popular projects like Illuvium, Gods Unchained, Ember Sword, Blocklords, and so on have built with Illuvium. So these games can become very popular, and the platform that helps that become a possibility is going to do very well as well, in my opinion. So this is one that you should be paying attention to on major deals, and I think has the potential to do very well. Now I'm going to be moving on to some low caps. Some of these have pumped and some of these are yet to experience some bullish momentum, and I think they are worth paying attention to. Now I mentioned CDFI when it was around $30 million in market cap. If you had been paying attention to CDFI, you would be up over 7x on this project. I really like CDFI, and I think it's a great launch pad for gaming projects in the crypto space. And it's not just limited to gaming, they are also integrating other aspects of crypto like AI as well. But I don't think it now is a right time to be buying CDFI. I don't really think it's smart to be buying CDFI. And that's why the launchpad I'll be sharing with you in today's video is TrustFi. Now, I covered TrustFi when it was around 1 cent, so up at least 150% since then. But I do think this project has yet to experience a major pump, and I think this is also another good launch platform that offers good amount of services to several crypto projects. TrustFi network also has insurance, crypto insurance, which is quite important for a lot of projects, especially launch projects that are about to launch. Some of these, there's risk of them being scams or rug pulls, or the developers not meeting up with their promises. So I think TrustFi network is a very decent launch platform, and I think especially since it hasn't pumped yet like CDFI, there's going to be a very strong demand for launch platforms in the crypto space, especially in the bull run, once people are trying to get in as early as possible. TrustFi is a decentralized blockchain as a service solution for DeFi markets based on multi-chain environments, centering on early crypto asset issuance, liquidity management, community activities, and DAO governance to unlock the potential of DeFi. So I've made a dedicated video about TrustFi network. I think you should check it out. I'll link it up in the cards. One that I think is going to do well in the bull run, and you should be paying attention to. Good tokenomics, over 47% in circulation, and a real low cap gem, just $1.2 million in market cap. The next project is within the real world asset narrative, another one that I've been covering for a very long time now, and it's been doing quite well, but I think CreditFi still has a lot of room for growth. It's currently at $5 million in market cap and over 59% in circulation. Now this approaches the real world asset narrative by providing loans to small and medium enterprises, bridging $1 billion funding gap that exists in Europe and all around the world. So I think CreditFi is quite interesting. I think it's a very useful project. You can find it on KuCoin, Uniswap, and PancakeSwap. I wouldn't really recommend ApeSwap, but these are the major platforms that you can find it on. CreditFi allows easy connection between lenders and borrowers all around the world, and I think there's going to be a market for that. I think crypto facilities that easy lending and borrowing, DeFi, and that's one of the major uses for crypto, and CreditFi is doing this really well. So imagine investing in businesses all across the world without having to worry about the limitations of banks or weekends or countries and the likes. So I think CreditFi is offering real service to the crypto space, and it's been doing well recently. I do believe this can go much higher. This is a real 50 to 100x gem in my opinion. Another great project that you should be paying attention to, I've been talking about it since it was around 6 cents. So right now it's on 29 cents, but there's still room for a lot of growth with Swarm Markets, token ticker SMT. It's one of the best looking real world asset narrative crypto projects out there. Now imagine buying stocks, exchange, gold, silver, traditional Web2 investments, but on the blockchain, more secure, more decentralized, no third parties, meaning more ownership. That's just simply what small markets is about. So it attracts Web2 investors but gives them more control, and that's what the blockchain and crypto is about. I think this project, there's going to be a lot of people waking up to this project. The tokenomics on CoinMarketCap doesn't reflect what it actually is. I'm going to open up what it shows on CoinGecko. Okay, so $18 million in market cap and about 40% in circulation. I think Swarm Markets is definitely one that will do very well in the coming bull run. I think this is another great 50 to 100x gem, and it offers a lot of value to the entire crypto space, attracting traditional Web2 investors into the crypto space. The next project is Rocket Exchange. Now, Rocket Exchange is down a lot from the pump it's been having recently. But I think the market has seen the potential of what this project can do. That's why you should be paying attention to Rocket Exchange on major dips. Now, this is a project that provides a very strong interoperable exchange that allows you to buy tokens across a lot of blockchains and centralized exchanges as well. Imagine buying projects with the accessibility and popularity on Binance, but you own your keys and you own the crypto. So I think it's quite useful, and the fact that it ties in a lot of blockchains and allows you to control it with one account makes Rocket Exchange a very attractive platform to use for many people that want to keep their crypto tidy and operate it with one account. So I do think Rocket Exchange is $1 billion project, giving a potential 25x from where we are sitting at right now. Now, this is a project I've been talking about since it was around $7 million in market cap, but I do think it can go much higher, and I'm going to keep talking about it until it hits that $1 billion market cap that I keep saying it should reach. So I think Rocket Exchange is quite useful. I think it's quite undervalued. You can find it on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, Mexi, and so on. Next is a project I haven't talked about in a while, and that's the XP network. Yeah, guys, I still love XP network. I'm still holding XP network, and I'm still bullish on XP network. XP network has not been performing well recently, especially because it's heavily niched down in the NFT space, and it needs that volume, it needs that interest in NFTs and NFT projects for the project to do very well. Now, if you pay attention to the very first video I made about XP network, which I'm going to link up in the cards, you would see that I did say that my major challenge with XP network is that it's too niche down to NFT markets, to the crypto space being interested in NFT, and that's what's actually playing out right now. So do you still believe that the NFTs are important to crypto? Do you still believe that the markets will be bullish on NFTs again? If your answer to those questions is yes, then you should still be bullish on XP network, which I am. I do think the crypto space is still going to cycle back to NFTs and showing a lot of interest in NFTs, and that's where you'll be happy that you were buying and accumulating XP network on major dips. This one is currently sitting at just $1.5 million in market cap with over 57% in circulation. Guys, we are literally close to the bottom of this project. It's just 59% up from its all-time low. So accumulating a great project that is extremely interoperable, that allows you to easily transfer and secure your NFT assets across multiple blockchain, that provides services for crypto projects to move across multiple blockchains. I think it's a no-brainer to hold and accumulate XP network on major dips. The next project is another great gaming project that hasn't really pumped, especially with a lot of gaming projects in the crypto space, but I do believe it's quite undervalued, and that's Altura. Altura is a great project, highly undervalued for what it's doing. It makes the creation of games easy on the blockchain. It's a great Unity verified solution, and it makes the implementations of NFT in-game assets quite easy. I've also been talking about Altura for quite a while now. It's sitting at just $50 million in market cap, a real $1 billion project in my opinion. So another 20x gem that I believe is worth accumulating on major dips. Altura is not even listed on any major exchanges like Binance or Coinbase, so there's also that potential of it pumping seriously once those announcements get out there. So you can find this project on PancakeSwap, Gate.io, and yeah, those are the two exchanges that I would buy this project. The next project is Exceed Me, another project that if you had been paying attention to my channel, you would have gotten in at around 6 cents. Exceed Me is another great gaming project that allows you to play already established popular games, but on the blockchain in a competitive manner, player versus player, and getting winnings and earnings while you're at it. So I think Exceed Me is definitely one that will do well. Gaming projects in general, there are many of them, and many of them can do well. So you just need to find the good ones, you just need to pick the right ones, and I think Exceed Me is definitely one of the good gaming projects out there. $9.3 million in market cap and over 90% in circulation. These projects can do very well, and I think it can easily reach hundreds of millions, so give you another 50 to 100x in the coming bull run, in my opinion. So check out the videos I've made. I would link this as well, Exceed Me, in the cards, and I think if there's going to be any retracements, major retracements, is one that you should be paying attention to and keeping an eye on. So let me know down in the comments some of the projects you are paying attention to and would be accumulating on major dips. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've subscribed by now. Like, share, and I hope to see you next time. Stay safe and take care.